Hello everyone. So welcome to Tea with Ravi, and today I do have significant updates. So let us start with the first update. The first update is actually about app development. Now, just to give you some background about Atlassian and other products from Atlassian like Jira, Confluence, you need apps, right? You need apps to extend the functionality, and you need these apps to plug in or fill in the gaps, especially when it comes to doing important things like integration with other tools. At the same time, you need an app to do, let us say, advanced reporting, timesheets, and a lot of other different use cases to solve problems to get the most out of Atlassian tools. Now, lately, Atlassian is now adding a lot of features to Forge. So Forge is the recommended platform to develop apps for cloud, and we are also trying to understand the capabilities of the platform of Forge. And we have built one app, and we have also published it on the marketplace. But we are trying to make it good, and we do have some plans around Forge, and we are also thinking of providing Forge-based consultancy services. Now, I noticed this post on the Atlassian developer community, not just community, and this post is from the product marketing intern, and I believe this person also reached out to me. Uh, I think sometime back. But if you have developed an app which is published, maybe you're a small vendor, maybe you're a freelancer, then I think you should definitely comment on this post and maybe talk about your app, because Atlassian now is doing a lot of marketing. I think they ignored the marketing part for a long time, but I think they know that it is important. And I'm sure you must have noticed on various social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, they are actually they have become quite active, although they don't really like my posts for some reason. But anyways, but if you have developed an app and you want some limelight, do post here, and hopefully it will help you. I thought I'll probably share it with you. I'll probably also do the same thing, and let us see what happens. The second update is actually the main thing that I want to talk about today. Now, I whenever I see any update, any new feature release on on-prem version of Jira, data center version, I get excited because even in 2023, I do a lot of work on data center, because that is where majority of my clients are, and they can't really switch to cloud. It is not really an option, but it is good to see some updates, and this time significant updates from Atlassian when it comes to Jira software. And I wanted to quickly walk you through these updates. So this is basically an update on Jira 9 point. I mean, these updates, these new features, improvements are on Jira software 9.12, and it is going to be the next LTS, long-term support version. Basically, I made a video on LTS. Basically, if you want to upgrade, let us say there is 9.12 and 9.13 and 9.14, but you want to ensure that you at least upgrade, or you should upgrade to 9.12, because you will get bug fixes for, like, I guess for 2 years, something like that. So it is good to see that there are new improvements. So the first improvement that I noticed is basically this pinned comments, which is good, and I believe you can pin 5 comments on your Jira issues. I appreciate this. This is needed. At the same time, adding a comment could be a pain. So I believe what will happen now, there will be like a sticky comment footer somewhere. I guess this particular comment option will always be available, and you don't really have to scroll if you have like a lot of comments on your Jira issue. Also, at the same time, auto-managed sprints. Now, I work with a lot of project managers, a lot. and they are usually looking for automation around sprints. So basically, what will happen now? What you can do, you can actually automatically start and complete your sprints. So basically, if you are trying to create a new sprint, you will get a checkbox like start this sprint automatically and complete this sprint automatically. This is something that many project managers say want to do. Although I don't really think it is massively important. I think you should always leave this to your project managers. But it is good to see that we have this option now. I mean, of course, we don't really have to automate. At the same time, talking about automations, I'll come to the automations, but there are some other improvements, like there will be a new mail queue metric, basically to understand how your mails are getting sent, and also there will be some health check around it. And this is important. Now you can, in this version, I believe you will be able to take index snapshots manually at any time. So you don't have to wait for the scheduled index snapshots. So this is, of course, this is important because if you are a Jira admin, if you are doing upgrades, and if you are worried about indexing, I think you would appreciate this. Also, this is important. Now, talking about custom field configuration. So when it comes to custom fields, we have to create context, right? And the screen to create, or basically the place, the interface where you would create the context is painful. It is buggy. I mean, not really buggy, but it is. You will always end up making some mistakes, because you have to make sure that if you're selecting multiple projects, you have to press Control key and then select those options. And the list of projects was basically just a small, text box, something like that, a list. But now I think they have improved it, and you can see here that you will be able to now easily add multiple projects in your context. So you can search for it, you can click on the button. I love this. This was needed. And these are the updates. I'm quite happy with these updates when it comes to Jira software on on data center. And hopefully, if you're like me, if you are dependent on data center on-prem version of Jira, then you would definitely appreciate. I'm also happy because it seems like Atlassian might not shut down Jira data center anytime soon, because they do have plans, and also there is a roadmap. So good to see this. Thank you Atlassian. The next update is about transferring page ownership. Now in Confluence, of course, you can create pages, and when you create a page, you have, of course, a page owner. But when the page owner leaves the company, then it can be a problem, because you need to change the ownership. But now it is possible. You can change the ownership. Basically, what you can do is you can go to any page, and you will find this option called Change Page Owner. And of course, you can select the new owner and transfer the ownership. Really good. And this is something important, because when you create pages in Confluence, people rely on Confluence pages to seek information. Confluence is, of course, a knowledge base. Confluence is basically a tool where people collaborate, they brainstorm, and people do things like they store their meeting minutes, they store their technical specifications, they store their requirements, they store their impact analysis or designs, a lot of things, right? And when people leave the company, it is, of course, it was a bit painful, but now you can simply transfer the ownership. So I like this. Good work. The next update is basically my company's update. Now, this video, Tea with Ravi Atlassian updates video. I have been making Atlassian updates video. I think I have been regular now, but I have been making it for many years on my Ravi Sagar channel. Now, just to give you some background, I run a company called Sparksys, and we provide Atlassian consultancy company. We are independent from Atlassian. We are not partners, and we aim to provide transparent, honest, genuine consultation, and our services are, of course, focused around Atlassian tools. And we're actually quite proud of it. So we often recommend our clients when they don't need to use Jira, when not to buy a lot of apps. So we are independent. At the same time, we are also trying to run a company, and I think we are doing good. We are doing fine. But at the same time, because I post videos on my Ravi Sagar channel, which is of course my name, Ravi Sagar, although it is a bit difficult for me to detach Ravi Sagar from Sparksys. But moving forward, we do have some plans to grow. And talking about plans to grow, we want to do more live trainings. Unfortunately, it is a bit difficult, always difficult to do live trainings because we have to find schedule, and live trainings are not massively uh, profitable for us. But we want to fix it. We want to do more live trainings, and we are soon going to launch courses. So we are in a process to basically set up a platform where we will have a lot of video courses, and this is based on the feedback I received over the years. People are always reaching out to me, and they are telling me that, Ravi, we love your videos on your channel, but you should make proper courses, and we'll buy them. Although I do have like a couple of Udemy courses which I made a long time back with a publisher, but I want to do it on my own, and I already have like pipeline of various courses. So that is what I will be doing. But because I want to put more emphasis on Sparksys, and we are also trying to grow as a company, when we do live trainings, it will not just be always me. Hopefully we'll have more people, consultants. We are not just trainers. We try to be very clear about it. We are not trainers. We don't really train you on just the features of the tool. We are consultants, and we are also developers. We are also working with Scrum Master. So we use the tool to deliver and to basically solve real life problems, and that is our strength, and we have experience doing that. But at the same time, we want to now focus. I want to personally focus on Sparksys. So you must have noticed on this channel we have started producing high quality videos. Usually on my Ravi Sagar channel, I make, of course, a daily video, which is great. But I want to make sure that if I'm making those daily videos, they're of course not really refined. Now on Sparksys, any video that you will find on Sparksys channel will be like a refined, polished, detailed video, and you will see when you look at the content, when you watch those videos, you will understand that we spend a lot of time, and hopefully soon we'll have that portal up and running, which you can use to purchase courses and also attend our live trainings. So that is it for this update about Sparksys. Tea with Ravi is now on Sparksys. The last update is basically the video of the week. Now, I don't use Confluence a lot. I use Confluence, but not really the admin part of it, because I don't really think Confluence is a difficult tool. But at the same time, last week I made a video where I was basically showing that now when you create a new space, you will be presented with different templates, which was the case earlier as well, but it was a bit difficult to figure out what the purpose of the template was. Now I noticed that the templates are presented nicely. It is a bit similar to what we have in Jira, although in Jira the templates that you create are, if you don't really use them wisely, you can actually mess up your instance, and still those templates are good because it will get you started. But when it comes to Jira, you have to spend some time thinking about the usage of the tool and how you want to standardize it. But when it comes to Confluence works differently. When you create a new space, you just need to know what all you will get with that particular space. You will basically get some pages, and on those pages you will have some macros. So I think it is good. You should take a look at it, and I made a video, so I thought I'll probably share it with all of you. So that is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, this podcast, and you also learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.